the ability to rule, the authority to make decisions. We're taught from grade school that we are self-governing, that we are sovereign. We, the people, are sovereign. And a way to understand that is government is not sovereign. In fact, to the contrary, government is subordinate and accountable. Government is subordinate to whom? The people. Government is accountable to whom?
People.
I like how that's going. Let's keep going. It's got a ring to it, don't you think? We, the people, are free and sovereign because we have rights. Government does not have rights. Government has duties. In fact, government does not have rights against the people at all. You see, if I have the right to do something, it means I can do it, and I don't need anybody's permission. I don't need this panel's permission. I don't need the city of Montpelier's permission. I don't need the state of Vermont's permission. Look, I'm from Texas. I don't need my mama's permission. I mean, if you've got a right to do something, it means you can just damn well do it. And if government tries to interfere with my exercise of my rights, government's wrong, not me. Period. End of story. That's why, as a civil libertarian, I will tell you, I will stand strong and proud with anyone of any party, of any ideology, when government attempts to interfere with your exercise of your rights as a human being. That is a violation. Government is wrong. Government cannot do that. And when government does do it, and they do overreach from time to time, if you haven't been paying attention, when government does that, it is appropriate to be able to go into court and have a lawyer overturn that law. Right? And that's very important. Our rights are sacrosanct. The Constitution doesn't create those rights. The Constitution recognizes those rights. Another way to say it is that they are inherent. They are inalienable. Some folks of some persuasion would say that those are God-given rights or natural law rights. Regardless of how you see the big cosmological perspective, at the end of the day, understand this. These are human rights. That's what it means, right? Government does not have rights. Government has duties. And another way to think about this, folks, is all power resides with the people. You know, power to the people was not just a Black Panther Party chant, although it was. It was also an American Revolutionary chant. Because, you know, I think those words have some magic. I really do. And in fact, you know, at many of the Black Panther Party meetings, they would start, whoever was facilitating the meeting would say 4 words, and then the group would say it back, and then they'd proceed. And I'm going to invite you to just, if you're so moved, to repeat them after me and just see what it feels like. I'll say, power to the people.
Power to the people.
One more time. Power to the people. How'd that feel? Right? It feels good. And the reason I do this, even in a limited amount of time, is so that we can actually have the experience. Because democracy, really participatory, horizontal democracy, is an experience. And we have to rediscover that for ourselves. We have been trained to be obedient. We have been trained to defer to power. And that is not our legacy as Americans. People fought and died for our ability to exercise that kind of power, and we need to exercise it. All power resides with the people, but we delegate a certain amount of that power to government. Well, why would we do that at all? If all power resides with the people, why would we delegate any power? Well, let me ask, what is the population of Montpelier? 8,000. 8,000? You know, I'm a political activist and a proud, engaged citizen. I love to go to political meetings. But I tell you what, I do not want to go to the meeting of 8,000 people where we decide where to put the stop signs. Y'all with me on this? Yep. The idea is that we, the people, although we have power, all of the power, we delegate a certain amount of power to government. Why would we do that? To perform the duties that we have said government should do. See, think of it this way. The Constitution is the codification of the social contract. How our government, on the big picture, is supposed to operate. And then, in a representative democracy, representatives are charged with the responsibility for discharging the duties that have been delegated to them.